Hello and welcome to Travel and Visa. So if you are watching from Facebook, so comments below you can hear the voice or not, is good sound or not. And if you want to watching from the YouTube, just search Travel and Visa. I will give the link. You can watch from the YouTube as well. So today topic is British nationality good character requirement. There is update 10th of February, that means yesterday before, and there is most something is different. So what is the different will be discussed you now. So before going ahead, I can tell you I'm not a solicitor or barrister. I just give you the idea from the government website what is the update about for basic knowledge of you. So if you want to anything going ahead, finally make sure you can contact with a solicitor or barrister. Thank you so much. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you're watching from the YouTube. So I will give you the link of the YouTube channel. So if you want to watch from the YouTube, you can check the Facebook comments below. I'm now give you the link. So I already share it now. So if you want to comment anything regarding immigration or visa or something, just comments below. I give you some basic idea, but don't go and don't make any final decision until consultants with a barrister or solicitor. Thank you so much. So this is the English version. I'll be give the update in Bengali version later on this video. So I'm originally from Bangladesh, so I will give you the update, all of this update information regarding the Home Office is nearly 60 pages. They update the version, so you can see this is all of the contents. So we are not reading all of this, we will be read some of the highlight point. So now you can see this is the published by Home Office staff on 10th of February 2025. I will just highlight. So you can see the published for Home Office staff 10th of February 2025. Change from last version this guidelines. What is the most of the change they said? Okay. You can see now change of the clarify that application made after 10th of February 2025 that include illegal entry will be normally be refused citizenship regardless of when the illegal entry occurred. That means is very highlight point is this one. If you come into the UK by illegal, by boat, by any lorry or something, and if you get the visa, after the visa you can maybe get the ILR, after the ILR you can go to for naturalization. But that said, in recent update from the Home Office, they said 10th of February 2025. So if you come into illegally entry to the country, then your citizenship will be refused. Okay. So we can go to the use this guide for all of these guidelines for the Home Office, who is the Home Office staff and worker. So number one, best interest of child. The duty of section 55 of the Border Citizenship Immigration Act 2009 to have regard to the need, safeguard and promote the welfare of child in the UK together with Article 3 of the UN Convention on the Right of the Child means that the consideration of the child's best interest must be primary consideration in nationality decision affecting them. This guidance forms part of the arrangement ensuring that we give you particular effect this obligation. So this is the for children, all of this Okay, we can go highlight introduction. This section explains the background of the good character requirement and summarize of the fact to be taken into account when assessing whether the person meet the requirement. Background. This is the all of the is previously background, so I'm not reading all of this. So factor of consider this number. Some of the numbers are criminality, international crime, financial hindrances, notoriety, deception and dishonesty, immigration related matters, and defamation. So all of this matter will be check everything by the naturalization when you apply for citizenship. That's why it's taking too long time, 6 months or something more than 1 year, 2 years, because they're checking lots of things for your character and your all of the things. There need to be time. So they said number one criminality is a person will be normally refused if they have received custodial sentence at least 12 months in the UK. So if you UK example living some one of the your visa category, maybe your any kind of visa, after that you maybe have a something crime and court give you the 12-month sentence, then your British nationality application, that means naturalization application, will be refused automatically. Have a consecutive sentence total in 12 months. Prison offender, okay. Any of these 12 months of the your sentence will be automatically refused. That's it. So we're going to the next page. There is lots of explanation why they refuse, why not they refuse everything. So I'm not example reading all of this because there is 60 pages, maybe taking 4-5 hours. So you can guys check Home Office British Nationality Policy Guidelines and you can find out all of the details on website. So fines. A fine court or criminal conviction and forms part of the person criminal record with the expansion on fiscal fines imposed under Scottish law. See particular fiscal. Okay, fine failure to declare my result and application being refused. If you got anything of the fine, court fine or anything, maybe penalty charge or something in your driving offense or something, if you not paying, if you still under the example consideration by court give you the fine, then your naturalization application will be refused. Fixed penalty notice, penalty charge notice and penalty notice of disorder. Fixed penalty notice, penalty charge notice and penalty notice for disorder are imposed by the police and other authorized enforcement officer for traffic rule violence, environment and civil violation. A fixed penalty notice may be also be issued where a person has been committed an offense under the coronavirus regulation, or it waived the criminal justice system deposed minor offense without need for a purpose attend the court. Any of this, if you got the fixed penalty or penalty charge in your car, in your anything, it may be pedestrian, any environment, civil violation, you will be if you go to the court and court give you the penalty and charge something, if you not mention all of this, if you not clear all of the fine, then your British nationality citizenship will be refused. Receiving one does not form of the personal criminal record. A fixed penalty notice will not normally result in refusal unless the person has failed to pay. That means penalty, you got in the penalty is no problem, because people are every day they're using the service or using the example going to somewhere, maybe get the penalty. But if you pay penalty is no problem. If you don't pay the penalty, if you don't listen all of the rules and regulation, then you will be automatically refused. Okay. So however, multiple fixed penalty notice over the short period of time could be demonstrated a disagreement in the law and therefore demonstrate that someone is not a good character. If you got the multiple fixed penalty, example, maybe 1 week same thing you can do again, then you got the penalty charge from the your driving offense or something other thing. That mean your character is no good. That mean you not follow the British society rules and regulation. The another one is caution, warning, and reprimand. A caution simply conditional. Youth caution, warning, reprimand are all example or out of the court discipline which are recorded personal criminal record. So example warning, reprimand given young offender who is young people who are abolish 8 April legal aid sentence publication. All of this you can read all of this. So there is no time to reading or community resolution. So if you example community where the person convicted a crime by court, they maybe receive variety of sentences other than custody. Maybe you not 12-month custody in prison, but maybe another, maybe you have the example your punishment. What is the? They give you the list. Refer to community sentence. Community sentence means the design to allow to offender to follow the program, rehabilitation them, or do work community. Such a sentence can include alcohol treatment, attendance center, compulsory unpaid work, curfew, drug exploitation, mental health treatment, participant prohibiting resident requirements, supervision undertaken according to all of this. If you got the from the court, and if you have offender of this, then your good character will be effect, and maybe your British nationality naturalization application will be refused. Then detention and training orders. So you can check civil order. This criminal civil court have been numerous power to make order relating to person conduct. Only they make in such as order does not result in a conviction being recorded against the individual concerned. This will be bearing any necessary that person character. Okay. Official sensitive start. Official sensitive and section violence broken the civil order. Criminal procedure as a result. Receiving all of this, it may be affect your British nationality. Then length of time since offences, number of offences. They said period over which offence were committed, this series of the offence, all of this, lots of things, 60 pages. Oh my god. Other mitigation, defense and refugee charged with certain offence. Okay, that means they said one consideration in an immigration related conviction receiving person granted refugee status, you must consider whether the person has defense under the 31 immigration service. Section 31 previous defense of the refugee if they were committed, attempted or committed an offense under the section 31. If they have come to the UK directly from the country where their life or freedom was threatened, which is the mainly of the refugee conviction, this could be not reasonably have expected by given protection under refugee convention country where the immediately before arrival in the UK and they are okay presented themselves at the authority in the UK without delay should good cause of their illegal entry of region made claim asylum as soon as it was reasonably particular after they arrived in the UK. So look this one. They said when you refugee status after they getting the ILR, after the example apply for British nationality, they said they need to be claimed to UK authority without delay as soon as possible. Should good cause to for their illegal entry or presence. Why is the if you is illegal entry? Why you need to be sure the good cause. What is the cause was your illegal entry? If you are victim of trafficking, then maybe they consider made a claim for asylum as soon as a reasonable particular after they arrive in the UK. Okay. So next is admonition, caution, all of these other criminal and suspicion criminal activities pending charge of prosecution. A person may be the subject investigation on law enforcement before they are character with the offense. They may be already have been charged or awaiting to the court. Failure to disclose conviction criminality. If you are where the appellant has attempted to conceal criminal charges or has failed to take reasonable steps to notify the Home Office, then there have been pending charge or prosecution. You must follow the guidance. And however, you must aware the person may not invest in their behavior or criminality. That means if you hide something, if you are not clearly mentioned to your application, then maybe your application will be refused. Suspected criminal activity, you may be refused. Association with known criminal, if you link with any criminal activities association, then you may be refused. International crime, terrorism, if you are linked with any other countries apart from the UK, they may be refused. Evidence of activities, all of this. Sanction imposed by UK or United Nations. Sanction or restriction measure can be put place or fulfill range of purpose. In the UK, including comply United Nations, all of this they give you the ban something, then you will be problem. Extremism. Okay. Unacceptable behavior. A person who is engaged in unacceptable will normally be refused British citizenship. What is the example? Unacceptable behavior? Writing, producing, publishing, distribution material. Unacceptable covers for any UK national, whether in the UK abroad, who use any means the medium including writing, producing, publishing, and distributing materials. National security and terrorism. If you have problem with any country of the national and security terrorism, you will be refused automatically. Public order. In application will be normally refused whether person has engaged with activities that have been unlikely to give risk of public order. Rioting, violence, or if it is something. So all of this highlight, I just give a corruption. This category most likely to a person who have been involved by state level of organization as a corruption undermines legitimation democracy. You must be normally refused an application from person has been involved and conflict in corruption. Financial soundness, bankruptcy. If you have bankruptcy, then you may be refused. Oh my God, there are lots of. Liquidation occur when a company or wound up. There are also alternative to liquidation that may come up during the citizenship application. Consideration financial soundness. Okay. Debt. Any application will not normally refuse simply because the person is in debt, especially a loan payment have been made as agreed except the offer term. However, where the person deliberately or recklessly build up debts and there is no evidence or serious intention to pay off them, the application normally be refused. If you are debt, if you are not example paying, then your application will be refused. Look, next one is NHS debt. A foreign national may be have an NHS debt if they have received free secondary health care. With health care provided the person by hospital which they were not entitled. NHS body use their own internal procedure recover monies owned and will only notify the Home Office once debt has been outstanding 2 months and there is no agreement pay installment. While the foreign national has been NHS debt more than 500, this is a ground for refusal under Part 9 immigration rules. So if you are debt of NHS, example, you are going to say section something, you have a operation something very, they give you the example invoices and you are not paying, then you will be refuse your citizenship application. Lots of things. Fraud or relation public fund. If your public fund something is fraud, look, this is lots of the people are the question in example social content or social Facebook or something, YouTube, I am just only student visa or skill worker visa something, the visa category, those are not allowed to public fund. Can I take it? Some people are taking advantage because they don't clearly mention to the authorities they're taking to the public funds. If you taking the public fund end of the year, ILR, when you go to the for British Nationality Act, if they found an example HMRC, they contact the HMRC and they found guilty, or you getting the some money or claim something public fund which is not your entitled. In this case, application for citizenship normally been refused. Look, they said any application must not be refused simply because the person is reliant on public fund. But however, an application may be knowingly claiming or allegedly knowingly claimed, that means he knows or she knows public fund which they are not entitled. Where there is case, the application for citizenship will normally be refused. Non-payment of council tax. If you are not paying the council tax, your application will be refused. Notoriety. This section explains backgrounds. Notoriety means state famous, well-known, some had guilty or immoral deeds. Example, King Henry V111 was notoriously beheaded two of these wives. So example, if you have the very bad example, well-known, some bad quality, then you may be example refuse your application. Parenting. An application will not normally be refused based on the action of the person, child, or children. This includes where the person, child has been convicted of criminal offense. It should antisocial others in part 1. Okay. We go into next page. Deception, dishonesty, general approach. Okay, dishonesty dealing majesty government. Failure to disclose information required nationality application. Any application, example, next 10 years, whether the application failed disclose information, they would result the application being refused good character grounds. The application must be refused. Any further application issue will normally be refused for the next 10 years. If it is your application will be refused and good character, then next 10 years will be automatically. So you have to wait 10 years. Deception, previous application. Example, any application normally refused whether there are evidence the person has employed deception either during the citizenship application process, previous immigration, previous last 10 years. If something is deception, then your naturalization application will be refused. Immigration related issue, deportation order. If you have deportation order, then you refuse. Same marriage, civil partnership. An application will normally refuse whether there are evidence that person has been attempt to enter the same marriage. Same marriage, civil partnership or something is example. Same marriage is called someone is contact marriage. Abuse of English knowledge, life test, something. If you example abuse the English test or life in the UK or something other English test, language test in last 10 years application, for this purpose deception regarding continuous disclosure they admitted. For example, a person may allow someone take the test in their behalf, maybe pay the person take the test on their behalf, maybe submit false documents, otherwise make a dishonest statements related to one of this test. That means your citizenship application will be refused. That means you are not passing the life in the UK. Someone, you have to pay someone to behalf of you exam and they pass and you submit the document. That means your application will be refused if they found something guilty like this. Prosecution for false statement. If you give the false something statement, then you and find something, then your application will be refused. False statement for referees. Referee may also be liable to prosecution under 61. If you someone is referee, they give you the referee person and they found something is not right or is not true, that means your citizenship application will be refused. Immigration breaches. Any immigration breach where the person has failed to comply immigration requirement, for example, failing to comply with the condition attach a grant permission enter stay in the UK, accessing public fund when prohibited from doing so, failing to report without reasonable excuse. Working in the UK without permission to illegal working. Example, if you are not working and some example immigration or some police officer, some deputation officer, some police will be raid your places and found you guilty in illegal working, then that one is coming to your criminal record, and that means your nationality application may be refused. Hiring illegal workers. Any employer, maybe you are allowed to self-employed, you hiring some employee, there is illegal, that means not legal requirement, that means your application will be failing to comply with the requirement, immigration, European law, all of this. Okay. Discretion related children, child good character, okay, lawful resident, and another one is called lawful resident. Any immigration breach related lawful resident include overstaying. If you someone is overstaying, example, if you are coming to here visit visa, some other skilled worker visa, some maybe your student visa, and after that you overstaying here, that means they said maybe your visa will be refused. Illegal entry or absconding, failed to comply with the requirement. Okay, prior 28 June immigration breach in the 5-year period, citizenship application normally refuse citizenship grounds of not meeting the lawful resident. So you can check the last 10 years, you should be lawful resident in this country. Okay. The person applying naturalization British citizen recognized as a British citizen under this one, so that person hold indefinite leave to remain, ILR, also known settlement in the UK. Okay. Published 10 February 21. No concern, for example, regarding person decision. Therefore, application whether it remain appreciate to consider immigration breaches related lawful resident alongside other good character factors may be included are not limited where the historic information come right light which had been known the time to granting settlement have had refused whether something occurs something if it is something is a immigration breach that do not related lawful resident. Example, working in the breach condition, hiring illegal work, failure to observe reporting must still be consideration. Overstaying, where you are not disgrading immigration breach related lawful resident. If the person has previously overstayed permission to stay in the UK, it will be normally appreciated refuse the application for citizenship unless it is sole advisor factor weighting against the person good character in either. If you overstaying something and if you have good character something, then either your example application did not fall the refusal ground overstay because the application paragraph immigration rule applied. Period without leave is not fault the application, for example, where the as per from the Home Office decision refuse which subsequently withdrawn or cost which is court required the Home Office consideration. So if something is overstaying, that means there may be consideration. Illegal entry. Any person applies, this is the very highlighting this one, any person applies citizenship from 10th February 2025 who previously entered the UK illegally will normally be refused regardless of the time of the has been passed since the illegal entry took place. Any person, you can see page number 51. Any person applying for citizenship before 10 February 25 where illegal entry is a factor will continue to have their application reviewed. That means their application will be reviewed. Why you are not discriminating immigration, okay. So refuse the application citizenship illegal entry is confirmed as having occurred during the procedure 10 years. That means you should be wait another 10 years. If the date of entry cannot be confirmed, if the person subsequently does not grounds observes of prior 10 years start from the date which the person last brought themselves into came to the attention to the Home Office. Failure to the comply immigration record may be evidence the service of the notice liability administration removal. Okay, 6 April 2015. Okay, that's the long description over there, so you guys can see, but this is the very very block decision of the illegal entries. If you're coming from the boat or somewhere from France or from the lorry, something illegal entry, that means you are not getting anti-clearance visa, that means your British citizenship will be refused. Arriving without a required valid anti-clearance or electoral authorization, having made dangerous journey. A person who applied for citizenship from 10 February 2025 who is previously arriving without a required valid anti-clearance or electoral authorization, having made a dangerous journey, will normally be refused citizenship. That's it. A dangerous journey include but not limited to travel by small boat, concealed in a vehicle or other conveyance. It does not include example arrive in a passenger with a commercial airlines. Assisting illegal migration. Any application they said, okay, or this one, okay. Any application for citizenship will be normally be refused if there are grounds for behavior the person currently or has previously been involved in attempt to assist someone in the violation immigration control. This include person who has assisted another person to enter or attempt to enter into sham marriage or civil partnership. In such a refusal will normally indefinite. Assisting illegal immigration is not considered immigration breach relating to lawful resident must not be disagreed whether a good character. Illegal working causes damage the social and economic problem in the UK. It undercuts business that we operate within the law, undermines British worker and exploitation migrant worker. Okay, hiring illegal worker, asylum seeker working. So look guys, lots of the people are asking me about the can I work willing the I have the asylum seeker the ARC card. So that explanation is there. If you work, if you have work permit, that means you previously was example skilled worker visa and you will in the skilled worker visa you application for example seek for asylum and they give you the ERC card. On the ERC card they write down there your work permission. If they has work permission you can do any work. If they give you the shortest occupation list or SOL, that means you have to follow the immigration rules. You just can do work with shortest occupation list. If you do other works or something, there may be your naturalization application, citizenship application will be refused because they may be contact your HMRC. They check if there is person is illegal working or not. In certain circumstances, asylum seeker may be given permission to work, such as a work limited job on shortage occupation list published by the Home Office. Asylum seeker who are granted permission to work who take up to any other employment are considered by working illegally. Look, asylum seeker who are granted permission to work who take up any other employment are considered be working illegally. You must check the case file at Atlas or other relevant database records. Evidence permission having been granted. Asylum seeker can take part of the voluntary activities which their claim is being considered without being granted permission to work. There a permission to work has been given, other person can demonstrate they have been volunteering, they may be reflect all of this. So guys, all of this you can read all of this later on. So if you want to any language, other language, you can translate this one. I will be explaining to you later on this one too in Bengali.
That's not something I can help with.
Page 50 to 50, published by Home Office 10 February. Okay. Ensure the person is not wrongly penalized or important. Understand the difference between the undertaken voluntary activities, which okay. UK National, their family member, they said whether you are not disagree immigration breaches relating lawful resident, you must assess whether the person has complied with immigration requirement over previous 10 years. European Union area, you have to check all of these details. US Swiss national, US Swiss citizen and their family member who want to stay in the UK obtain immigration status, they need to order to continue living working in the UK after 31st December 2022. Okay. Exceptional ground. The section explains the person might be exceptional be granted citizenship approved level needed purpose. This is the for case worker. Okay, there may be a person A person criminal conviction for offense is not okay. A person the late exit is offender committed time ago, which is 40 years, okay. Illegal working 40 years ago would normally record refused citizenship. Illegal intent but has been recognized as a victim of trafficking. If it is victim of trafficking, there may be reconsideration. A person with a single 14-month custody sentence from 12 years ago on there was 19, which would be normally require refused citizenship under the sentence based threshold. So there is lots of the changes prohibited answer sentence. All of this you guys can see. That's the finish. So I just give you the highlight and information about the nationality good character requirements. If you have any question, please comments below. And before when you get come into this content, please be aware all of this penalty charge, all of this offender, good behavior, good everything. You need to be example person be good everything, because if you something is wrong and going to something is your criminal history or any example, you can check always after 6 months your credit history. There's coming to anything effect to your credit history, your something may be problem. So check every time, every time. Now if you want to anything, just let me know, I'll be give you the answer. But before going ahead, please make sure you have a good solicitor or any barrister advice. Thank you so much for watching, guys. So next video will be Bengali just touching. Thank you.